Hey guys, Goldbrew here. Welcome back to another video. What I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna jump into the Grim Forest, but I have a plan, guys. It might not work as well as I want to. I only have 1 week and 6 days left of the Grim Forest, but I'm starting on the normal mode, okay? And what I want to do is I want to do an Epix only run and see how far I can get with some certain strategies in mind. So I'm not trying to beat the whole thing. I might actually do it with just Epix. I don't plan on moving gear from the legendary champions I have or the mythic champions I have in order to beat this content with Epix. And the idea is I'm going to try and use whatever gear I have in my inventory, rebuilding up my Epix, which can also be repurposed for other stuff later on, and trying to see how far I can get, with also in mind using the trade cards, which I can't see yet because I want to build out the deck, the team decks, and I want to see how far I can get. So I will rebuild the team decks here with only Epix in mind. So I'll go here, click on the Epix, and just work with that and see how far we can get with this one. So the champions that I want to do is, obviously I want to have damage dealers, big damage dealers, and see how far those will get me. So the +4s are amazing here, and yeah, like using Phoenix here. I'll have boosters, Terminator control here with the lure. Fire King the Fat is amazing. I've got lots of 6 stars in terms of awakening, so that's gonna help out a lot. So the ones that I want to see absolutely carrying me are the awakened ones. Things like Geomancer, I don't think they're gonna work so well here. Would I use Seer? I don't know if I would use Seer. Seer is very niche. But like Skull Crown here is amazing. Ugo is amazing. I want to see like a little bit more of a supports here, but I want to go heavy on just the carries here. Okay, so what I want to do is have lots of damage dealers, but I also do have some supports here built already. Most of these actually don't have any much gear on. I wouldn't say any gear on, but much gear. So I'm thinking of would I really use Demetha? She's a 6-star awakened, but I mean that's gonna help me with, if I do get her, that's gonna help me with free gears in terms of damage. But she only has like 1 turn of block, so maybe Maneater is better for that one. Maneater is way better for that one. It's just I need things like my like my Phoenix to come through and beat this. So I'll be doing this sort of setup and seeing where that takes me. I think I've got some good champions. So you see, I've got some 6-stars which I haven't even given them the blessing, meaning I probably don't even have gear on them, but that's gonna be what we'll be working on today, plus pushing. So these are all my epics. Should I use rares also? I think I'm gonna I could use rares, like a cold heart would be amazing here, wouldn't it? So I'm gonna use epics only plus the cold heart, which kind of counts as an epic if you want to ask me. I've got 4 cold hearts here actually. Gonna go with this one, and that's basically it. I don't want to use any other rares. Yeah, and then I could use obviously my legendaries that are free to play, but I want to keep this epics and lower with just the cold heart in there as an additional bonus. So is this enough? Do I need more supports? Do I need more revivers? How many revivers I have here? 0. I mean, Ugo doesn't count, but I want at least 1. So with revives, I have no idea which would be the best epic for revives. Cardinal is actually very strong, but I think Godseeker and Neri, like the epics are so much stronger, I think. The epic voids, than if you compare it. But Cardinal is also amazing. I just don't want to have too many supports, because that's not really gonna help me. I just need 1 or 2, I think, for the levels. Have no idea how much more difficult these stages are. but I need some hue reduction also. So hue reduction, it's gonna play a good role for some of the situations that I'll be facing. But let's see, guys. So we want debuffs, right? Debuffs, hue reduction. So what do I have here? Got 2 possible hue reduction. Let's place a 3rd one. And that's basically it. I think I'm good with everything. I obviously can change them later on, but I think I'm good with everything that I place here. I just want to go damage dealer, especially for most of the waves. I think damage is what I'll be looking for. And from what I see, I used my strongest epics. From what I see, I don't think I missed anybody. I could maybe use, I don't know. Should I? Gets a little bit. Aox could be nice here. HP burns here from this guy. Should I just throw in 1 Geomancer just to be safe? Because he's got like a really strong skill set. Although I'm not sure about free use on. It's a timed encounter, so Geomancer won't do a lot of damage. We'll be getting hit though. We just need the Man-Eater to do his job, but I could throw in 1. Could throw in 1 Geomancer maybe. Should I? Let's see. Nah, I think this is like a good squad. It's just I need more damage dealers. Like, how many supports do I have? Like, if I compare them now, got 5 and 5. And then in terms of damage here, I have, could I count Allure's damage? 5 and 5. I think that's pretty. I think this is pretty good here. I think this is pretty good. This is a pretty good combo. Like 10 supports, 10 damage dealers. That's pretty much it. I think the supports are actually too much. I can change up to 5. Okay, whatever. All right, let's get started. I want to see how far we can go today. Like, just from the get-go, let's see. Like on this stage, you get an option of 8 and 8, which is like really nice. And then I'll just start throwing in the champions. The thing is, I don't even have lots of auras I can work with. But I think like this one, this should be a cakewalk. But I want to see the stages where we have bosses, which are basically champions as bosses, and see how that does. Yeah, if my supports almost take them out, I think I'm good. I think this is gonna be too easy, but this obviously goes higher, right? I have no idea how high the levels go for the enemies, but without even changing gear from what I have on already to most of my champions, yeah, I think I'm gonna be alright. Look at that, weak hit, and we start getting some XP. And what I want to see is start unlocking the trade cards and the curios. I have 0 curios. The vendor looks the same as on hard mode. On hard mode, I don't have enough to pick on the small vendor chest. I picked on the medium and large, but on the hard mode, I basically only have 1 stage left to just do enough damage. I'm just trying to rotate through this, just to get the final one, to beat the final stage. Everything else is cleared here, but yeah, let's just go back. That's why I don't have 30 energy for today. But we'll see, guys. We'll see. Epics only mode. I want to start seeing some bosses. So I'm trying to beat some stages here until we start seeing some bosses. And obviously there's going to be stages where I'm going to have a very limited amount of champions available. So that's going to be the real challenge. So the most of my supports I've built with strictly speed and the accuracy that they need. But the key here is using the trade cards is running a lot of resistance, guys. I want to be running a lot of resistance so that I just don't get debuffed at all, except from the bosses that have ways to debuff you. We'll see. So do I need more attack and speed? I think with speed I'm okay. I think I'm gonna go attack and accuracy here. when I'm doing the level. So there's the first boss there. Get the few chests here, but probably this is not gonna be giving me any good upgrades so far. So far it's been very easy. All right, so far it's just zero thought process behind anything. I'm just attacking these, still getting resisted because the 6 stars will have a lot of resistance. Like, I'm not even one-shotting them, which if I compare it to hard mode, these stages I could one-shot with my damage dealers, but those are built with top gear. And from these champions, I think I only have, from the epics I have, I believe Phoenix built basically the strongest out of all my epics. Everything else is very, I would call it C tier, D tier kind of gear sets. So here, this is the first boss. Let's see, defense down. Like, even my Phoenix is not doing a lot. Yeah, lots of debuffs on them. The defense up is crazy from Seeker, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, let's see on the bot. Yeah. I did not expect that. I did not expect the ally attack with Phoenix to do so much damage, but it is ally attack with Phoenix. I mean, come on. So again, basically running the same combos. I'm 100% sure she doesn't have any gear on, or if she did, I moved it around because there's no way I have a 6-star blessing on her and not using her. So here we've got an unkillable going. Yeah, that's gonna be nasty. Nasty in the sense of gonna wait it out. Have to wait it out. Don't have a way to remove the unkillable, do I? No. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so stupid. Come on. I wanna see if I can find the free use today for the first video of this. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a series, if it's too easy. My god, I have to go manual mode here. I can't let this Skull Crown win. I don't think I placed any block buffs. Have I? Maybe. I've got an Ugo. I can throw him in here. She doesn't even have gear. Do I have an Ugo here? No. Which ones of these has a block? Buffs. None of them, I don't think. Whatever. Alright. Does she have no gear on? This needs to start working as the Cursed City. So when I click that, look at the gear she has on. Gotta fix that. But I'll leave it on for after. But this is an example of my Phoenix, guys. Look at my Phoenix. He's got almost 7,000 attack, 316 crit damage, good defense, but like no relics. Can quickly throw him a relic just to make him a little bit more powerful. So the Malefic Talon is a really good one. Actually, Phoenix got a block buffs. Yeah, Phoenix got a block buffs. So let's see. Okay, so what I want to do here is I'm gonna do manual attacks here because I want Phoenix to actually do something and apply the block. Come on. He placed the block after the attack. Okay. I'm just gonna do A1s here. I'm not gonna do the A3. So maybe no, don't decrease Terminator, please. I want to actually let her get a turn. There's a stun. Won't get a turn. There it is. Okay, beautiful. That was the most challenging thing yet. That was the biggest challenge of today. I mean, I knew day one of this wouldn't be a challenge at all, but I still had to record the whole thing, right? I can't start this as a video that will be ongoing and say, oh, this is gonna be it. So the key thing here is the crushing rain, guys. The crushing rain. Look at the damage that the epics are doing. I mean, she doesn't even have gear on, and she's doing insane damage with the Phantom Touch, the 6-star. I'm gonna change her to a crushing rain, just so I can go through and melt the bosses when they come through. But you see, like here I don't have Phoenix, but it's still fine. Like Phoenix is gonna be key for basically all the stages. The biggest challenge would be when I'm facing magic champions against me. So magic enemies, magic bosses, and Phoenix just doing weak hits. Because with stuff like Farrakhan, the fan for his ally attack and Phoenix, they go so well together. Because if you have other champions that can apply a debuff first, Phoenix A1 will do a double hit. That's crazy. So Phoenix here would probably one-shot the boss. So do I get, and I also get benefits from the Awakened, but are they immune to Terminator control? I think I can beat LeSean with this combo. Oh, come on, not block damage. Come on. Stupid. Alright. We'll see. We'll see how far this takes me, but Terminator control we can't do. We're waiting for them to get a turn. There it is. Look at the damage Skullcrown is doing. Look at the damage everyone is doing, really. The bosses just go down fast. But there it is, level 3. So again, guys, I'm looking for resists. I'm gonna go speed resist here. Just trying to boost resist as high as possible. So where do I go to try and find the first of the tough bosses? And the tough bosses are gonna be, again, free gears in terms of getting the damage to fully get all the rewards. So that's gonna be what I want. And basically, no, that's it. That's it. Like normal mode will be of no challenge. Like hard mode was barely a challenge. Like the hardest thing on hard mode was some stages I had to manual, but it wasn't really hard. It's just that I had to do selective skills against enemies on hard mode, Grim Forest, and then also having the champions that actually matter be there for me. So there's a heal reduction. That's perfect. Lots of heals are gonna go through now. Do I have a remove buffs? I think I've got. I think she has remove buffs. Was that the damage from Phoenix? That's it. She has the remove buffs, but she did it on this guy instead of Bad L. And Bad L heals. We need somebody to actually start debuffing. There we go. Boss down. Gonna be squad level 4 by the end of this. Come on. Small grim chests. Where are the bosses? There's an altar there. I could unlock it today, but it's a redraw altar, which I don't care for. Man, where should I go to find the bosses? Well, I think that's gonna be it for today. So this one unlocks this. If I do this, is it gonna show me this one? It's gonna be 1, 2. Yeah, that's it for today, basically. Can go up here, maybe somewhere here we find a boss, but it's gonna be 1, 2. Yeah. All right, let's just. Where is the next enemy I could fight easily? There's no enemies. Basically, it's all stages with footsteps. These footstep stages are annoying because sometimes you just want to fight, but it's part of the whole thing. Because some of these will have an ambush here, so you gotta go through all of them. But I think the total amount of stages is 135. So once you reach beating 135 stages, you're done. There's the mimic. Oh, perfect. That's what I wanted to see. The mimic. Okay, so the goal here is, like, what I could have done is, so let's see. So the mimic, the way that I would beat the mimic normally would be like 1 heal reduction works, but Whisper, I gotta rebuild Whisper very quickly and see like what build to give her. But basically Whisper I want with, I don't think I want her to have in like an ignore set. I want her with a relentless, just so I can have that perfect combo. So Got her with War Master just for additional damage. I'm gonna give her also a Malefic Talon. Some ignore defense for the basics, right? I don't know if I should be leveling this up. I'm not gonna level it too much, just a little bit, just to rank 3, and that's basically it for her. And then I'll give her some gear. So with what she has on right now, I want to see her with high speed in a relentless set. So Whisper in she's not +4. I gotta start gearing her up better. But relentless basically, and then I want her with like 260 speed. Yeah, does she have, she's got the weekend debuff, that's nice, but it's not really crucial to give her any accuracy. So I'm gonna give her relentless, 260 speed or so. Basically that's it for this champion, right? And I want to use relentless that I don't have another champion, just so that I don't mess up, you know, the account, right? So let's see, this is the relentless. I'll give her a little bit of more a little bit underwhelming, but it's okay. 250. Again, I'm not trying to build like the perfect squad of epics. I just want to use the things that I have, so it's gonna be a cool kind of challenge. A cool challenge, but could have been so much better in terms of everything. Like, I'm not using Whisper anywhere, even with the crushing run and stuff. I could have been using her many things, but I want to see how much damage I can get here. So I want a defense down to go first. Don't have a Nora. Could use Deacon. Deacon's gonna be nice. And then an ally attack. And I think this should be enough to basically burst down the boss. No, my Deacon needs to go first. Deacon needs to go first. It's got very low speed, so what I want Deacon is to have just more speed, right? Yeah. Let's rebuild Deacon a little bit with more speed. So what I want him is to be like the fastest of the lot, but obviously that's easier said than done, especially with speed gear. Look at that, accuracy and speed. Look at that. Why did I put a good glyph on there? Should I have put a good glyph, but whatever. My glyphs are limited because I haven't been doing much of faction wars lately, but speed boots now should give me like a ton of speed. Speed boots, speed set boots. It's just that I don't have any speed ones that are actually going to be useful, because I want the speed ascension on there. So leveling it up and then giving it an ascension. Let's see. My god. It's kind of horrible because I hate Sand Devil. I think it's a real sink of resources. There it is. It's good, but it's like a huge sink for energy. It's insane. And just like that, we're at 300 speed. I think that should be enough. Is my Farrakeen even faster than that? Doubt it. 310? Oh, okay. Don't doubt it anymore. 310. So my Deacon needs to be a little bit faster. So by a little bit faster, I mean a lot faster. So do I lose a lot of accuracy here? I have to. Lose a lot of accuracy here. But it is what it is, right? This is barely gonna work. I don't want to use gear that's Still gives me like a small boost, but I don't want to use gear that's on other champions. That's the key thing here, because it's just pointless to move gear around on Epcis. Oh my god. All right. This is challenging in the sense of I don't also want to be glyphing like these double rolled gears. Ugh. That headpiece is weak. All right, let's check on the chest piece. Chest piece gives me some resist. So what I can do here is I can use like a 2-piece ferrule. It's gonna give me some speed and like tons of accuracy. 2-piece ferrule is nice. Yeah, we're at 213 now. Beautiful. 2-piece ferrule is nice. Obviously, I could optimize the ferrule set. Even the ferrule sets I could optimize to make it like extreme. But look at this now. So we boost everybody, decrease defense. Farrakhan goes next, and this, like, what's the rotation? Who's gonna go? Oh, is Phoenix gonna go next? Should have done it like this. Look at this. I should do it like she might even try to put debuff on and then have Phoenix being last. That should be enough to kill the boss, I assume. Let's see. Defense down. There's the defense down. We'll do the weekend with Whisper. There it is. And we kill the boss, and I even get a glyph. Phoenix did 160k, Whisper 153, Luria 175. Very easy, but I was just optimizing it for no real reason. But okay. So what I want here is more resist. As I said, more resist. I get speed and accuracy here, but I want more resist. So attack resist is what I'm going to be choosing here. My total resist is plus 40, plus 20. I don't have a curio, and that's it. This is going to be the challenge, guys, for the next, 1 week and 6 days. Is going to be interesting and entertaining as I'm pushing through. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe. I hope you find this new challenge that I'm trying to do for myself entertaining. If you've got any thoughts on Grim Forest, leave them down below. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next one, guys. See ya.